Alright, hello people of the internet, and welcome back to another exciting review of Midwest Tokusatsu's Toku Toy Time. I am Brock, and this week we are taking a look at the Engine Sentai Go-onger Engine O! Oh, Engine O! I really like Go-onger. I mean, it's one of my favorite Sentais. I just enjoyed it so much. The characters are great, the mecha are great, the personality of the mecha are fantastic. I just think it's a wonderful series, and RPM was a great translation of it. Now, rather than just me gushing, we are here to talk about toys, and first off I'm going to say that these two souls don't come with Engine O if you were to get it out of the box. Now, of course, you'll note that I don't have a box for this. This was bought secondhand through Power Rangers, Buyer, Seller, and Traders on Facebook. A great find, sold by a great guy. I highly recommend checking out the Facebook page and, finding some good deals of your own. So, don't have a box, but oh well, because I have Engine O. Now, we'll bring back in these souls because I did buy them to obviously go with this because, I need them all. I need all the souls. So, I think the way we're going to do this is we'll first take a look at each of the individual engine souls, what they are, then we'll look at the vehicles. Then we'll go into combine mode, obviously. So, to do that, we'll first take a look at Speedor's soul. Yes, Speedor number 1. And isn't it shiny? Now, what makes it a DX soul is, of course, the fact that it has a light. There are candy and gashophone versions of this, and the difference there is that you'll have a little flap here on a candy where the candy is actually stored inside of this. Both still make noises, but they both don't have LEDs on them. So that's Speedor's soul. Now, to show off what Speedor's soul can do, we'll bring in the Go phone. And we'll open it, put in the soul. Now, to get all the different noises, you can press up on either of these to get different sounds, or press here and it'll hit both buttons at the same time. So we'll just demonstrate a few different noises. Now that's by hitting the center button. So here, you get one button on either side. Now it's the center button. So I think that's a fair representation of the sounds you get out of it. So we'll take out Speedor's soul, put the Go phone down. Alright, now we'll take a look at Bus On. Bus On! Yes, that's right. So, very much the same. You have a nice logo here for Bus On, nice and shiny. Press the button on the bottom and get the basic sound. And here are those buttons I'm telling you about that it presses on either side. Basic soul. Very nice. Good blue. Really like the shade of blue on here. Showing up a lot brighter blue on the camera. It's a little bit darker in person, but looks good nonetheless. And into the Go phone. Press some buttons. And that's about all the sounds you're going to get from it. Very nice. I do love the Go phone and the fact that you just get to see these nice logos. And I can just always think of, in the show, the little anime chibi versions of them showing up. Oh, they were so adorable. But that's Bus On Soul. And we'll take a look finally at Bear RV. This one, she's a little goofy on mine. You kind of have to either press really hard at times or hold down to get any sort of sounds, but eventually they go. Apparently it thought that I still had the button pressed here. I don't know. Anyways, We'll take a look a little bit closer. Very nice. Very cool looking. Whee! It's a soul. They're nice. And into the phone. As you can see, this one's very touchy, but try some noises. Yep, right. See, it's touchy. Aha. Nope. There we go. I'll hold up on it. Wow, this soul just sucks. I give up. I give up. It won't work. Wow, that is bad. That is. I might get another. I might try new batteries in this one. Maybe that's it. I really don't know why this soul is just this touchy. All right, so now, all right, we're gonna try something. I have it held down outside of the Go phone. I'm gonna try manually hitting some buttons. Wow, this works. Come on, hit the other side. Ellen. So I try switching fingers. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut it. Stop. Stop. Definitely getting another one. It's never been this bad. You know, it's the law of you put it on camera and it turns out a lot worse. So, whatever. That is Bear RV's very touchy soul. I don't even know how to describe that anymore. Anyways, moving on. Probably should have moved on a while ago. We've got the actual vehicles right here. The actual machines. Let's take a look at them. So this is Speedor, nice up close and personal. You can see very nice gold on his beak at the front. Eyes are just a sticker, but they do look very nice. Wheels spin, give a nice effect when you spin them around. That nice bright chrome sitting on there. Chrome on the exhaust up here coming out of the engine. You've got nice green windshield with this layering effect. I don't know why. You can see some more exhaust piping here, I would imagine is what this is supposed to be, which doesn't make sense since it comes straight out of the engine block at the top. Very nice, very good looking car. Some exhaust out the back. Man, this thing has a lot of exhausts. And then on the bottom, just black hunk, and you can see the hands, but that's because you can, of course, open his wings on the side so that now he can fly. And you can bring down his hands just like in the show. And he can scoop up the bad guys. Just scoop them like that. And then drop them down, and that causes them to explode for some reason. Just put that back how it was. Now to put in his engine soul, you have to pull back. Just like that. You have to then split it apart. And then you lift up on this piece right here. And that'll let you, and you kind of gotta lift and then get your finger. There's a little indent right here. You can lift and then just flip it down. And then you take his engine soul and shove it inside and close it. Then you can close them back up and squeeze them together. And now, when you press on his beak, you'll see through here the LED and so you get all those nice, wonderful sounds. And I do love them indeed. So that's Speedor. And something I also have I have the American Speedor. Yes, that's right. Now, what happened in the Power Rangers RPM is it was the first time they brought them over and they shrunk the Zord sizes. So the first thing you'll kind of note is that they are a bit smaller. Just a smidge. And you may not notice it very much in the actual vehicle mode, but when it comes together, you definitely notice it. Now, you can also tell that the eyes are a bit different, the paint's different. There's obviously zero chrome on here. It's very sleek down, very, very simple. But it still gets the point across. Now, the one thing it also doesn't have is when you open it, you just kind of force it open like that. This is the size for the engine sole. It was little tiny bits of cardboard that don't have any sound. So you didn't get any cool effects with this. But you kind of at least got the basic idea of cross of what it did. So there's your side-by-side. Get my thumb out of the way for you. Side-by-side comparison of it. So off to the side, I don't really have any other ones to show you of that, but oh well. Now we'll take a look at Boss-on. Yes, Boss-on. He is beefy and chunky and meaty, and it's great. Got some nice Bandai silver here, some nice painted in gold there for his number. Nice metallic fleck to it. Carrying through, you've got his little hands up here in his little face, and you can move it up and down so you can make him look like he's talking. Boss-on, Boss-on. You've got 02 Go-onger for the sticker up here. Again, just very nice. You got gold continuing across the top, a little bit of red back here. Back of it, a little hollow, but that's fine. And then on the bottom, you kind of see everything going on. Big gap here. But again, it's the bottom. Now, one thing I didn't really show is the fact that Speedor rolls very nicely. Boss-on, the same, rolls very, very nicely. Now, to put in his engine sole, you can open either flap, and inside you'll find he does come with the sword folded up to look like an engine sole. So you can put Boss-on either side, and by doing so you'll get different noises because it'll hit the different buttons. So to show off more of the noises now, we'll put it in on this side. We'll close the flap, and then you'll get... Now to hit the button, simply press up on his back wheels. So that gives a good fair representation of what Boss-on does. I love the little Go-onger symbol for his nose and the little teeth hanging down. Just looks great. Now, for Zord mode, you kind of want to flip-flop these two around. Put the sword over here and Boss-on soul over here. And that'll make more sense when we put them into Zord mode. But now we'll take a look at Bear RV. That's right, big tires, tiny body. But she's an off-road vehicle and she's just adorable. She's got that little molded in Go-onger symbol right on her nose. Little tiny black nose. She's got the big eyes with the big, brows above them. She's got this nice crest here. Great bits of silver. Some nice black painted in. Come around the side, you can see her little number 3 painted in. On the bottom, very clean. A little bit of red here. And of course she rolls very nicely. Love the silver up here. Now to put her soul in, simply grab a hold of these two black pieces and then you can pull up, take her soul, and we'll shove it inside the weird soul she has. Got it. So you can see the light coming out of the top. Now to activate her sound, simply press on the nose. We're going to get bad sounds. Oh. Aha! I'm not going to push for any more sounds. Now, like in the show, she can open and close herself and chomp on things. And apparently make the soul think that it's coming out. Stop that. Stop it with your noises. It's bad. Bad, Bear RV. Bad. So, those are the 3 individual engines. Now, to bring them all together, we're going to raise the camera up first, because he will get tall, as Azor does. Alright, now, bringing them all together. We'll first start with Bus-on. Simply take the front wheels and fold them in, like so. You can then split the legs apart and come to the bottom and just slide the feet forward until they click. Then just fold his face down. Now it gets very simple. Bear RV, fold down and slide her face in. She's got little grooves right here that are revealed. There are little grooves right here, and just slide her into place until she clicks in. Now, they each have releases, and I'll fold this up just so you can see it at the moment. So for Bus-on, when you want to take it apart, you just pull down here, and then Bear RV will be able to slide backwards. If you don't, she doesn't go anywhere, which is great. So we'll leave that down for a second, and we will bring the camera up more because I didn't think it would get so tall. There you go. Now, for Speedor, you're going to, just like you were putting in the soul, pull them back, split them apart. Now push in to lock the arms into place. Then you can take the arms themselves and unfold them from underneath, like that. Then, oh, sorry, hit the camera. Then just take him, and you can see that Bear RV's got these grooves up here, grooves right here. Slide them into place, like so. He'll lock in. And then just like with Bus-on, there's a release right here that you just press in on. When you press in, then you can slide him backwards. But otherwise, he's locked in place. Come back to the shield. Fold up the gas tanks, and that'll lock the shield into Speedor's back. Then you can just flip the head up. And now you have Engine O. And we're going to raise the camera a wee bit more. Tiny bit more. There we go. You get the nice totem pole Megazord, as I like to call them. And I do love that it's basically just 3 faces stacked on top of each other. I think that's awesome. Now to come in close on the head sculpt, so you can kind of see what's going on. You get some very, very nice blues, some good red, nice outline of the face. I do love the molding on that. I love how it folds up, how the exhausts from the engine block become like really cool, almost crown ears sort of things. Now there's not a whole lot of new details necessarily revealed in this form. Pull out so you can see the whole thing. But everything just kind of comes together. The stuff you saw on the bottom, yeah, of Bus-on, you know, if you flip them over, now you can see it a lot more clearly that it's kneecaps. Forms together very nicely, very cleanly. I like that a lot. Then, of course, you can come to the back and take out his sword from its little storage compartment. And then that just unfolds. And then you can pull out the blade, pull out the handle, then just open the hands. And they do open the hand, put it inside, give it a close, make it tight. And now he's got his sword. It's very nice. And then for the shield, just come to the back and you pull out. Stop it. Stop it. Pull out just a nice little peg release. You can open up the sides. You can flip out the handle at the back here. Take this, fold it around to the back side so it's nice and clean at the front. And then it clips over the hand. Not at the thickest point here at the back, but kind of right at the first few knuckles. And then you have a shield. And it looks cool. It's not the most functional shield at times, but it's nice. I like it. It's a cool feature. Now, the reason I made sure to tell you to switch the soles and put bus on this side is theoretically, this sole is bad, but theoretically you can go on and hit, go on. You can hit all of the buttons and they should say go on. And then with Speedor, and then Bear RV, do what I say. Do it. Nope. There, she didn't say go on. Come on. Hey, she did it. Yay. So theoretically, and what's cool is they each make their individual sounds, you know, do-do-do-do, and then v, and then they each say go on. And I love that. I love that the soles kind of have that, so when you put them all together, you can just go on, go on, go on. I think it's really cool. I think it's a nice little feature. One thing, just final thing, I'll compare it quick to something people are a little bit more familiar with. There is Legacy Tiger Zords, just for size comparison, so you guys can see how tall it is. Gauge it for yourself. So, just kind of wanted to, give you something so you knew how tall it was. Now, what do I think of this thing? I think it's fan-friggin-tastic. I think that if you like Go-onger or RPM, absolutely go out and get the Japanese version. The American version is nice, it works, it's just not as nice. The fact that it doesn't have soles, maybe that doesn't matter if you only watch RPM, but I think that Engine O is a great toy. Absolutely go out and buy it. It's something you're going to have to find secondhand. Hey, Power Rangers traders, buyers, and sellers, check them out. They always have people posting in there, got good sales threads, so something to look at. So I think that about does it for this review. If you like what you saw and you want more, please click that subscribe button. Like, comment, share, and favorite the video. And if you want to see a specific review, comment below. I'll have links for where you can purchase this item. Well, you know what? I won't have links this time. I will have a link directly to the group. So if you want to go, check them out, follow them. And remember, you can also follow us on Facebook as well as Instagram, and all of that's going to be in the description. Once again, this has been Brock of Midwest Tokusatsu's Toku Toy Time, and we are out. Eyeball.
Next time on Toku Toy Time.3体のエンジンと3人の心が一つになるとき、巨大なるエンジンの王が